2005 on a 55 Chrysler Crossfire 3.2 litre V6 petrol engine, 6-speed manual, showing 31,293 miles on the clock there. So that's 31,293 miles on the clock. Like I say, it's a 3.2 litre V6 petrol, 6-speed manual, this one. Nice colours, very pretty looking car. Right, bodyweight wise, we're going to start off the bonnet, work our way around this Chrysler, onto the interior, and then we'll go for an engine start-up. Lovely and straight up the bonnet. There's a few stone chips here and there, and the odd little bird poo mark on the paint. If this was mine, it would be getting a full machine polish. Just with it being black, you get the odd surface scratch where it gets washed over the years with a sponge and it picks up bits of grit. We've got a few little sort of tree sap marks there on the corner. Bumper corner itself, nice and tidy on the left-hand side. The headlights are nice and clear both sides. Right-hand side again, lovely and clear, no scuffs or scrapes. We have got a few little stone chips across that front bumper. With it being a black car, you do notice them. But like I say, a few little lacquer bits of bird poo marking on the lacquer here and there. But overall, very, very nice, and it should be for the mileage anyway. So come round the driver's front wing, lovely and tidy up the wing top. No big stings or dents at all around the wing, lovely and fresh. No rust coming through that I can see on the wing itself. Lovely wheels all the way around, the proper Chrysler Crossfire alloys all the way around on this. Nice and tidy down the lower half. Like I say, no big dings or dents. Nice and straight around the silver pillars around the roof. We'll check the roof there. It's a lovely swooping back end on this one. Nice and tidy across the roof again, the odd light stone chip and some surface scratches here and there, like I say, with just sponge scratches where it's been washed over the years. If you bear with us 1 second there, that's better. We're getting a little bit of a blur off the camera. Nice and tidy there. Good reflection down the driver's door. Wing mirror cap. No cracking at all in that. Lovely and straight as you come down the driver's door. No heavy scratching around the handle. All the body lines are nice and crisp. A few little stone chips down the back edge of the driver's door there. Lovely and straight down that whole right-hand side. So we come down the rear quarter onto the arch. I'll go nice and slow around the arch there so you can have a good look at that. Lovely and fresh around the arch. Got a little bit of a slightly heavier scratch there in the arch, but like I say, good polish would square most of that away. No heavy scratching around the fuel filler cap. Lovely and tidy down the body line there as you come down that back end onto the rear light. Lovely and clear. No scuffs or scrapes on that right hand side bumper corner. The reflectors all good. A little bit of a mark in the paint there, a little bit of a run maybe in the paint on the rear quarter, not noticeable at all. Sits really good, got good stance to it, this one. So come across the back there, you'll see this is your air brake there that pops up. A few little bubbles in the paint on the brake itself, and again some light surface scratches where it's been washed. Glass is all nice and clear. The rest of the tailgate's all good, no corrosion, no nasty marks around the badge there at all. Across the back bumper, lovely and straight. A little bit of a mark just on the left-hand side of the back bumper. You can see the middle line there, just a little bit on the left-hand side. Nice and tidy on the left-hand side corner, no scuffs or scrapes again. Lovely and fresh on the tail lights as well. So we come round the left-hand rear quarter. Once again, lovely and fresh up the pillar on the roof there. No dings or dents down there, nice and tidy. Lovely and level across that whole rear quarter. Again, the odd little light surface scratch here and there. A little bit flat on the body line there. It does want to polish on that bit just to square that away, but it's really good mileage just and overall for a black car in very, very nice condition. Down the lower half and across the sill section, you've got a little bit of a mark on the bottom of the sill there. Got to sort of tilt the camera underneath to have a look at that. Little bit of 3 light scratches. Lovely and straight down the rest of that passenger door. No heavy scratching once again around the handle. You got a little stone chip here and there, that sort of thing. No cracks to the wing mirror cap. Lovely and fresh down the front edge of the door, no chips. Lovely. You can see how straight it is down there. Good reflection. Onto the front wing once again, no corrosion coming through anywhere on the front wing. As level as you're going to find that. That really is good mileage as well. Onto the engine bay, onto the interior now. Black leather in this one. I do believe they're based on a Mercedes, so it's a Mercedes engine, V6. Lovely and tidy on the door card, no rips, no tears, no nasty marks on the handle, no snags to the leather. The seat itself, it's got minimal wear really to the seat. It's the right amount of wear for the year and the mileage. You can see that there, no rips, no tears out the bolster. A little bit of light creasing. It's a very, very light discoloration, which is pretty standard. It's the right amount for the year and the mileage. Nice black overmats there. Dashboard's unmarked, no cracks across the dashboard. Dials are lovely and clear, easy to read. Not much wear to the steering wheel either. Centre console's lovely and standard, no scratching to that silver plastic anywhere down the centre console. All lovely and fresh in there. Like I said, it's the 6-speed manual. No problems at all with that. Into the boot now. Quite a big boot considering the size of the car. Parcel shelf still there, that's lovely and tidy as well. Lovely and clean in the boot, that's never had anything dirty in there at all. It's one of those cars that you can tell has never really been dirty in its life either. Left hand side front, again, lovely and tidy on the door card, not much wear at all to the handle. It's aluminium trim, no heavy scratching of that to that at all. Lovely and fresh on the door card. The seat itself showing no real wear at all. Nice and slow, the bolster there. Lovely and clean and tidy on the seat. No rips, no tears, no snagging. Very, very light amount of wear. Electric seats in the front of here and heated. Both are electric and heated. And once again, lovely and tidy from the left-hand side of the dashboard. Onto the engine bay. It's basically a Mercedes V6 petrol. Lovely and tidy in the engine bay. No problems at all. That James is going to fire it into life for us here. No hesitation whatsoever from that. Firing straight into life. Nice and flat and level on the takeover, not lumping. No idle problems there at all. Lovely and smooth on that V6 engine. And there you have it. 2005 on a 55 Chrysler Crossfire 3.2 litre V6 petrol, 6-speed manual with a lovely black interior. Just over 31,000 miles on the clock.